Alright, welcome back. If you haven't checked out last video, check it out. This is where I built the team and showed you guys how much it costs. It's a very, very cheap team, and I'm going to debut it now for you guys here. And just see if we can get a nice, quick, either first goal and a quit, or if we just have to play the game out. Either way, I'm not really too concerned with if we have to play a full game or not. I would be concerned, though, if we're not going to connect to the other person trying to play. Oh, there we go. Was a little slow at first. It does say we have a good connection. We'll see if it actually holds true. And they're going to have a nice looking German slash French league hybrid. It's definitely an interesting team. I'm sure he's got lots of pace with that right forward at cam and all things like that. And he's already queuing the pause. Probably just going to go ahead and take this one out for the other silver star, only literally because of the lower weak foot. We are going to move our striker over to left wing. He has an 85 pace, and he doesn't have a weak foot because he's got the 5-star weak foot. And as you can see, we're already bodying him off the ball. And as you can see, we already created one chance. Nice and easy into the game. You could play this in a different formation and switch out a player or two. But I've just been enjoying the 4-3-3. The problem with silvers is some people are going to have very, very good silvers to just hit you on counters. But right now, since it's so early in the game, I figured you guys would want a cheap squad that you can use and get it done. I used a very similar squad to this last week, where I believe I spent about 3.5k on it. I did not make a video on it or anything like that. It's just let you know it's possible to be doing it with these low rated teams. And I'm only in Div 4, so it's not like I'm a god at the game. Oof, that's a weird looking cross. I don't know why that guy locked off of the ball. But as you can see here, some of these players feel very, very nice on the ball as well. Oh, bad pass. Oh, I should have laid that off to the guy close. Sorry, heavily concentrating to try to get the dub. Because without Suleimane on too, there's not really that break factor for my team. Because none of them have like insane pace. Bury it. Oh, what a foot save by Ortiz. I thought that was in for sure, the way we hit it, low driven. Oh, what a pass on the ground. That's the only problem with going from using like a Neymar and Dembele on the wing to then going to use these silver cards. Is I expect them to play better than what they will. But like I said, everyone else is going to be using. We have a foot save by my keeper now. This guy might be raging and quitting. Not quite sure. Might not want to deal with it. Or that just re-popping up from earlier, because I do know he queued one earlier, but I think we already went through that one. Hit him with the hesitation. what a terrible shot. Hope, is he going to quit now? This is the deciding moment. Is he quitting? Making more subs? Yeah, and as you can see, we have a toxic community here on FIFA where we don't even get a finish to the game. So, like, he not only wasted his own time, but he wasted my time as well. I'm not going to go ahead and edit that out. I'm just going to leave it in just so you can see. Don't be that guy when people are trying to do this. You can score an own goal and quit or something because you just wasted both people's time. Like, you didn't give the person the win. You didn't score any goals yourself. You didn't get any assists yourself. So you just basically wasted people's time for no reason. And it's not like we were even battering him or anything like that. He just wasn't scoring quick enough for his liking. Excuse me. But yeah, we'll search right back again. Hopefully get a better game where we actually get the old Team of the Week on the field while we're trying to work for this new one. But it's a very simple thing. You need like 3 wins. It's like 6 assists and 8 goals or something like that, which shouldn't take very long if you don't have people like that, because by the end of that game, we would have scored several goals, and so would he have. And now we have a nice hybrid out here, unless that's all one league. It might be all one league. I believe that's... Is it the Danish league? The Austrian league? But I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, you can find all sorts of cheap teams too. You don't have to base it off of the team that I built. There's plenty of other teams that you can build for the same amount, or you could even probably get a little cheaper. If you really wanted, you could build like a 2K squad, basically, if you got them all for basically discard. And like I said, as the year goes on, you'll be able to pack a few better players that you can work into this team and things like that. And as you can... What? Oh, good thing we're putting him out on the wing, but that was nutty play to get in there. But I thought that was a sure in. Maybe I should have low-driven it like before. But yeah, roller coaster of emotions here after missing the wide open shot. But now we have Suleimane up top, who I will not miss that chance, I do not think. Maybe they'll get it saved, but they won't miss the whole goal completely, that's for sure. Alright, a little ambitious from my opponent. I don't know if Silvers can do the broken finesse shots from outside the box like everyone else can. But yeah, you really want to be doing these silver stars, not only to make the silver lounge easier, but they'll do silver beasts quite a bit throughout the year as well. And it just makes it easier for squad battles, and you are going to need the silver team of the weeks for that challenge. You could just do it once if you really wanted to, but then you're stuck using the same silver card every single week. I definitely won't do them all, but I'll definitely try to do a good chunk of them. Like, once again, we have a really pacey one. So it'd be nice to have 2 options going forward in squad battles. Oh, what a shot and what a save. But as you can see, we're getting a lot more open now that we have the extra little pace boost up top. And as you can see, beautiful play there to the team of the week. And we're not going to get a rage quit, which honestly I think is fine. Like, if people want to play out the whole game, play out the whole game. If you want to quit when you go down 1-0, you quit at 1-0. I just think it's stupid for people to quit at 0-0 and then just you get nothing out of the game and your opponent gets nothing out of the game. So, like, if I would quit right now, my opponent gets nothing out of the game. If I score 2 goals and quit, yeah, that's fine, because then they got 2 goals and they're guaranteed to get the win. But in this game mode, you want to do a lot of passing plays because you want to get those assists to your opponent, or to your players. And then we can see here now, going up 2-0. And we're just going to knock out a ton of goals if this opponent decides to stay. And if we're up by a ton at the end, I'm just going to give him some goals just to, you know, make his experience better. And, like, that's, I think, what it's all about when you go into things like this. Like, especially if he keeps getting battered. Like, if we just keep scoring over and over and over again, like, and he wants to stay, like, bravo to him for wanting to stay. But, like, this isn't, and as you can see, he doesn't even need a goal because he's already worked one back. Lost my train of thought there. But that's what it's about. Like, no matter what, if you have a decent team, you should be scoring every game. At least one goal. Maybe you won't get the win, and more than likely you'll get some assists too in there. And as you can see, we belter one in there. And as you can see, we have one actual true CDM in the team, but you can see that these midfielders just do a great job of breaking up the play and stepping. Probably should have swept that. But yeah, if you have the Mane, however you want to say his name, you just got to be using him. Like, at this rate, I think I'm going to get all the goals I need for the whole time right here, right now. Because he's just a cheat. And this guy's now trying to slide. He still can't take him down. Like, he's broken. So, like, if you're building out that team, you can just put in literally any card you want to sub on Mane for. Like, you could sub him on for a midfielder. You can sub him on for an attacker like I did. Oof, bad pass. Should have fired it harder. And as you can see, we're just sweating it to get the assist. Let's go ahead and give him another one. So, like, if you want to know what I'm doing, I'm just spamming offside trap and I pull the keeper out. Is he on there? Yeah, okay, good. I didn't know if he was on or not because I wasn't paying attention. But, like, there's no point for me to win this game 1,000,000-0, like, if he's not going to get anything out of it. So we'll give him some goals when the game gets farther on, because I do need all my wins still. I just started recording and playing with this team. But towards the end of the game, I will give him more goals if he needs them. But like I said, he did score his first goal without me giving it to him. Oof, unlucky. I do still need a bicycle kick, but I believe that's only in rivals or squad battles. But that wasn't even a bike, he just got up in an acrobatic shot. And as you can see, my team, I don't know, it just works. Like, I know we gave up one goal, but, like, they do a very, very good job. And it's not like this guy is a zero-kill team. He took the time to build out a proper league team and just go to work. We can check what our expected goals is too, if it's a little too high, like our goal count, or if it's a little low. We should have more. As you can see, Mane popping off this game. See, he's got a hat trick already at halftime. Expected goals 4.8. We did manage to bag 6. I don't know if that's good for me or if that's just the keepers being broken and things like that. But yeah, we're popping off, and we'll keep continuing to do that here in the second half. But like, if you don't have the Mane card, you still can leave the striker in. He's a decent enough striker. He did miss the one opportunity, and he hasn't had one since to shoot, because I keep playing into the midfielders a lot. But you will have opportunities to score with the striker. It's just like he's a little bit slower, and he's not as good on the ball. Like, here, we'll try to play him through. Because you can see he can still create space with his 85 pace. And he's got moves, like, in the box. So it's not like you're getting nothing from that striker. It's just, I'd rather play him on the wing and use Mane up top. But it really comes down to personal preference. Like, You can build up the team with a different striker that you really enjoy using, as long as you can link him in. And it's just easy. And like for the goalkeeper, I just picked one that was linked well, and he was 6'2", versus I had some other keepers that were a little higher rated, but they were only like 5'11". And I think just being taller just helps, just because you take up more of the goal, like especially when these cards aren't rated super high, and they don't have a lot of stats in key areas. Good body. I don't know if he switched the formations or what, or if he's changed tactics or something, because he seems to be doing a better job of locking down my team a bit. He's still not really creating too much, though. He's just doing a better job of keeping me from scoring a ton. Oh, there we go. Now he's creating. Might be in trouble here. We haven't really had anything going for us this half. Like that striker with that 90 pace looks like he could be a very, very nice sub for you guys to add into your team. Like if you don't have Suleimane, or late in the game, your striker's tired, and it's a close one, you can always pull someone in like that. And you can see Suleimane just does it all. I didn't mean to hit the celebration there. That's where you can see, like, since we only have one actual CDM, I would stick to just walking into tackles or standing tackles. I wouldn't really slide too much because they're not going to be great at it. But yeah, one thing our team doesn't seem to be good at is crossing and heading. Seems to be one of the weaker points of the team. But I would say one of the strengths is definitely like on the ball play. Oh, I'm pretty sure that's the actual CDM. The one that just ripped that shot way wide. But like as you can see, through literally one game, we should have this win locked up, unless we really just fall apart. We have probably not all the assists, because I think I did score a few solo goals. But we will get the goals through the wins, because we only need one more if we don't score this game. And the assists more than likely will come as well, especially if we're playing full games and not 1-0 rage quits. And we see here now he's making a change, and like I could have brought someone on, but since we've already have the score up so high, I don't really see the point in wasting a contract on someone else. I wonder if that Adeyemi is the one that's got the 90 pace, and I think he had 70 shooting, so on the face card stats it looks pretty decent. But see, as we can see here, the crossing is not there, like he was wide open. Oh, why would you pass that? Okay, let's try again. There we go. Oh, I didn't mean to bring the keeper right there. Is he on? If he's on, that's great. Okay, good stuff. Like, there's no need for me to not give him a few goals. Like, just helps him get done quicker. Oop, I'm trying to actually give him the ball, not. There we go. There's no point in not giving him goals. I don't want to really risk anything. I don't feel like if he scores one to equalize, then we'll just go to OT. Because he definitely wants to win, that's for sure. But like, there's no point in not trying to give him some goals just to let him further his grind. As you can see here, like I said, one of our weaknesses is crossing and heading. So the corners, we're probably going to play short in the future, but since the time's basically out, I figured we could play it out. But yeah, all in all, very, very good team. Don't be like that first guy, and you're just going to get easy results. And be nice to your opponents. Like, there's no point in not helping them out accomplish it, because it's just going to make everyone be able to get it done in less and less games. Because now he doesn't have to worry about scoring a whole bunch of goals or assisting. He can just focus on trying to get a win and trying to get a result. But thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed.